Folks in the house, how's everybody doing? I haven't made a video and I thought I'd throw one together while I got my chicken going on the stove and try to rush this so I don't burn my chicken. Is so Nothing extra. Being up and down with weather, 60s, 40s, kind of all over the place. So um, over by the folks, a couple of the tulips are coming up, but still a little early on that. So you kind of get that answer, it's like you're looking forward to something. But yes, I'm making chicken tonight with corn, and so got that going on. And I haven't done a video for a while, and so going to talk UWM sports. Kind of hoping to be one of the people that only talks about this a little bit. UWM Baseball, they're 6-8. They got, I think, 4 more games on the road, and then they'll finally be home after 18 games on the road for your starting the season. Seems like they're doing all right, non-conference wise. I think they play a tougher schedule on the road in the beginning of the season, so hopefully that'll do something for them in um, Horizon League play. And then UWM women were 15 and 16, and I was looking at their roster. There's like 10 freshmen on that team. So if they're able to hold some of them and they don't do that transfer, I don't know if transfer portal that much for women's sports, women's basketball. I don't know if it's the same, but if they could keep the roster, I'm leaning towards that team's going to grow and be better than 15 and 16 if they can stay together. But yeah, I went, and first half of the roster was like graduate students, and all of a sudden I get the last, and there's like 6 or 7 freshmen. I was like, okay, so a young team, and hopefully they'll be able to build. UWM basketball, new coach Burt Lundy. He comes from Queens College in Charlotte, Division II, where he had a successful program there. At his career, he has like 331. The only thing I worry about is he came to Division I with UWM, and if he's somewhat successful, it could be a platform from going from UWM to a bigger program in Division I. It's the only thing I'm kind of worried about because that happened not with Baldwin, the coach before. It was one and done, and more or less got the offer of a job that it's like, yeah, why wouldn't you take it? So that's kind of here. You have a successful Division II team coach, and he's going to get some coaching experience. Division I, possibly something like that happens again. Hopefully not. I'm kind of hoping that if he does recruit, that he at least recruits one player in UW Milwaukee, and go from there to try to build a connection. Or recruit one player in Milwaukee. I don't care if it's a top Division I player. Is they just need to build a connection with UW Milwaukee so they don't have these players jumping in and out. I mean, the last, I don't know, 6 or 7 years, it's just been, there's definitely like 3 players transferring. And I know this transfer portal just, it's crazy, but hopefully they can establish something with that. So that is my sports roundup. And I'm only covering 2. I was going to cover 3 movies, but one movie I'm kind of backing off because I realized I watched the sequel first and I didn't watch the original. And hopefully tonight I think I'm going to be doing that. So my first movie is Falcon Rising, 2014. Michael White is in this, and basically he goes in search because his sister gets attacked in Brazil. The Yakuza from Japan are involved, and if you're looking for an action movie, it holds its own. It has some scenes. Got a 5.7. I almost kind of want to bring it down to like a 5.2 or something like that. 5.7 kind of seemed a little high. It's all right movie. And then again, my next movie is called Fear, and it's F.E.A.R. I think it's how it is. 2021. A family's trying to survive after a pandemic, and it got a 3.8. It deserved the 3.8. It just there were so many avenues the story could go, and it didn't do that. Kind of like, okay, you could go down this road for this type of story or this, and it had like 3 or 4 ways to go, and it just didn't do it. And then there's a scene where supposedly when it's night and there's light, like fire or something, it attracts these, I guess, zombies, I guess you want to say it. And there's a scene where they're at this campground or whatever, and there's nothing around it, but it's all kinds of, and it's like, okay. And then finally at the end of the movie, the zombies come and attack to kind of, and it just was like, nah. Seen better zombie movies or whatever, pandemic. So those are my 2 movies. I got chicken on the stove, and I got to go finish it because I'm leaning towards it's going to get burnt. And that's my video for today. Hope everybody enjoys, and have a good one.